love all around, feel the love all around, and the spirits all around me, feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just to sit in the sun. In the timeless times, in the silence sounds, with my feet on the air and my head on the ground, in the oneness of life as the chaos surrounds, keep the light shining in me, feel the love all around. I just wanna spend my days just to sit in the sun. Riding on a higher wave, I'm not coming down. I just wanna spend my days just to sit in the sun.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And we're underway. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the number 10 may be a fading role, Peter, but I suppose it's more about evolution than extinction. And I'd see James Maddison is the perfect example of this. These days, even creative players need to be strong, mobile, versatile, and he ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Gray. That's the throw. That is ended up in no man's land. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. He's in a good position here. Højlund! Goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Højlund demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Højlund is second in the league scoring charts. Manchester United draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. Bissouma. He's looking for the runner here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There they go, hunting in tacks. Solanke. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bissouma. Sarr. He is through here. Çalhanoğlu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spence. Carvajal. To Çalhanoğlu. Spence. And that has sent him sprawling. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Bruno Fernandes. Højlund. Højlund is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that was very necessary. Cristiano Ronaldo. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. Carvajal. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Carvajal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Can he finish? It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Tell. Tell. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
That is a great pick out. Cristiano Ronaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Çalhanoğlu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sarr. Some resolute defending there. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's played him through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's taking no chances there. And the keeper beats it away. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Hoyland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
So
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
For our players.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Acuna does well to stand firm and defend it. Matheus Nunes! Oh, brilliant from Matheus Nunes!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what...
Tries a shot! There it is! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Quite right. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Messi. Hoyland in with the challenge. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoyland. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bernardo Silva. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. And it's De Bruyne. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Gundogan. De Bruyne. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's picked his way through. Pinches it off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Manchester United head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. Messi shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary. Gundogan. Hoyland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Çalhanoğlu.
Hoyland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Højlund is second in the league scoring charts.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's hit Bruno Fernandes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 26, Savinho.
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Messi, now the finish! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's been shifted off it. Çalhanoğlu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to face with the keeper. There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's found a way past. There's the shot!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And the keeper threw out a limb. Grealish. And back to the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias. Well, there's the clearance. Keep the ball. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.